Okay, so I just read about deml, this new language for representing directed acyclic graphs, and it's honestly blowing my mind.
Wait, what? A new markup language for DAGs? That's unexpected. What's the deal with it?
So it's designed to make it easier to visualize and represent the structure of these graphs, which has some cool implications.
Right, I've seen traditional ones like dot and mermaid. What makes DEML different?
DEML focuses on the elevation properties of DAGs, almost like rivers. Think of how water flows downstream.
Rivers? That's an intriguing analogy. So, does that mean DEML organizes nodes based on their elevation?
Exactly, the elevation markers are represented with dashes, helping to visually parse the structure.
Got it. So, you can see which nodes depend on others just by looking at their elevation.
Right, and the order of nodes between elevation markers is flexible, which simplifies things for users.
But doesn't that assume users will naturally grasp the elevation concept? It sounds a bit complex.
I get that, however, it actually makes it easier to see how tasks or processes flow without unnecessary clutter.
That's interesting. So how does it compare to YAML, which is commonly used for configuration?
Great question. In YAML, you have to define dependencies explicitly, which can be verbose.
And DEML streamlines that process by using the elevation concept instead. That feels like a big win.
Definitely, and there's also this library called Daggers that runs tasks using DEML syntax.
Wait, so you're saying I can execute tasks directly with DEML? That's super practical.
Absolutely, you define the commands right alongside the nodes using an equals sign.
That's a neat integration. I'm curious, though, how do you convert DEML files to something visual?
Good question. You can convert DEML to mermaid files, which can then be visualized easily.
Okay, so I could use Mermaid to create flowcharts from DEML scripts. That's really handy.
Exactly, plus it has potential for syntax highlighting with tools like TreeSitter.
That sounds like it could be a game changer for readability. But what about limitations?
Well, for one, this might not suit all users, especially those used to more traditional markup.
True, the transition might be tough for some. And what about edge labeling? Is that supported yet?
Not yet, but it's on the roadmap. It could enhance clarity significantly.
It's clear there's potential here. But let's dive deeper into why this was created.
Right, the creator found it frustrating how function declaration order mattered in languages like C.
So they wanted to explore a structure where elevation order could actually be beneficial.
Exactly, it's like flipping the script on traditional programming approaches.
That's fascinating. I never thought about how elevation could impact design choices.
Me neither, it challenges the status quo and could influence how we think about dependencies.
For sure, but what about the potential for confusion, especially in larger graphs?
That's a valid concern. As complexity grows, maintaining clarity with elevation might be tricky.
So balancing simplicity and complexity is crucial. It could make or break its usability.
Definitely, but I believe that with practice, users could learn to navigate it effectively.
I hope so. I'd love to see how developers respond to this in terms of adoption.
Agreed, it'll be interesting to watch how this evolves in the development community.
So if we put all this together, DEML opens up new ways to visualize and manage dependencies, right?
Exactly, it's a fresh perspective on DAGs that could lead to clearer representations.
And it challenges traditional programming thoughts. I wonder what else could emerge from this.
Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air in the landscape of programming languages.
Definitely leaves us with more questions than answers. What will the future of DAG visualization look like?
I think that's what makes this so exciting. The possibilities feel endless.